this has gotten quite complicated because I did go over the guilty plea form with Miss Jallow back in September. She's here for sentencing. I maintain that I very clearly explained what the agreed recommendation would be, but Miss Jallow is saying she didn't fully understand that she would have to follow through with recommended treatment and has a lot of reservations about that. And I think she has expressed that she would like to just address the court herself and express her wishes regarding sentencing. And that was sort of where the conversation was left off because, yeah.
Okay, Ms. Jello, do you mind unmuting your device, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, so Ms. Jello, your case is 2A58923. You entered a guilty plea on
September 20th, Your Honor.
yes, September 20th, 2023. It looks like I went over that with you, and then we set sentencing over. Okay, I'm looking at the plea form right now, and it says no criminal law violations. This is the recommendation of the parties. No criminal law violations. Alcohol and drug evaluation. Don't go back to South Center Mall. Obtain a chemical dependency evaluation and complete whatever treatment is recommended. That was entered, and I accepted that guilty plea. So we're on for sentencing, and presumably you've had that substance abuse evaluation. I'm hearing that you have not done that.
No.
Is there a particular reason?
Sorry, Your Honor, I didn't mean to cut it. We've continued this set over sentencing a few times for Ms. Jallow to get the evaluation. And she has expressed to me that it's just at this point something she is apparently unwilling to do. And so I'm a little bit, yes, I'm not sure how to proceed.
Right. Thank you. Ms. Jallow, why don't you come on camera? I can't see you.
Yeah.
Ms. Jallow, are you telling me that you're just you're gonna disregard the court's order?
Well, I don't want to do it. I thought my thought on the deferred sentence is that if I didn't do it, I just didn't do it, and it stayed on my record. I didn't know that I have consequences.
Now, Ms. Jallow, I went over the plea form with you. I know I am thorough in going over the plea form. So I'm certain I don't even need to listen to the audio because it was me who went through the plea form with you, not a pro tem. I'm looking at some of the other cases. So you now have, sorry, the system is moving a little slowly.
Just for some background, Your Honor, we were initially trying to negotiate with the Burien matter, and we were going to dismiss one of the two cases if she got into drug treatment in another one. So I'm pretty sure she was aware that that was on the table.
And you also now have a pending assault in the fourth degree domestic violence, assault in the fourth degree charge where it looks like there's some kind of ordered effect out of Kent. And the Kent, am I reading that correctly? You look at me like you're surprised. The Kent court had ordered you not to possess or consume any alcohol or non-prescribed drugs for some reason. I haven't seen that report. I don't know what they're alleging in that case, but you also have an 82423 PC controlled substance violation. So my question is there a particular reason that you have not gotten the substance abuse evaluation? Because that's what the court ordered.
I guess I'll go do it, but I'm just not getting complete treatment. I just know I'm not. I mean, I didn't know that I had consequences if I didn't do it. I thought that it just stayed on my record.
The consequences is that you can get up to 364 days in jail for this. This is a criminal offense, and the parties asked to send sentencing over so that the court can get a copy of a substance abuse evaluation so the court can determine what the appropriate sentence is. The court's not bound by any recommendations that the parties are making. The court doesn't have to follow through with any recommendations. And I thought it was perfectly reasonable, all things considered, for you to go get a substance abuse evaluation as the parties had recommended. So if the city is recommending a 24-month deferred sentence, that doesn't mean I have to follow that. In fact, you failed to appear in this case. You have bail posted. You're now telling me that you don't want to go get an evaluation. What is the
I
motivation?
mean,
for me
obviously,
to say,
I
okay, this
accidentally
is going to be
forgot court.
dismissed?
As soon as I found out that I missed court, I went down there and I paid for the bail. If I would have known I had court, I just, I have other things going on in my life, you know? So I mean, it wasn't like I ran, I didn't want to go to court. Do you think I wanted to go pay $500 to get bailed out on this charge? I accidentally forgot about court. People make mistakes in life. Sorry, I'm not perfect.
Well, I think that's what the parties were telling me by saying, yes, people make mistakes in life, so give someone a chance. So go get a substance abuse evaluation, follow through with a treatment recommendation, and have an opportunity to get your case dismissed. You don't have a clean criminal history. You have criminal conviction. So the recommendation for a deferred sentence by both of the parties is rare for someone with a criminal history. So there's obviously something between the parties they've discussed about you that warranted that recommendation. So I haven't yet followed that recommendation. I need reason to follow that recommendation. It would be perhaps you're going to do something to resolve any issues that these lawyers know about that I don't know about, and have the benefit of the dismissal. I absolutely
And I don't
agree
think
with you.
that the
that
fourth
people make
degree assault
mistakes.
should be brought up.
I'm sorry, Miss
that
Jallo.
you don't know you don't know the circumstances behind that.
Miss Jallo, you've been charged with a crime. My job is to look at your criminal history. You have been charged with a crime. City has found probable cause that you've charged with a crime. It's still pending, but the bottom line is you've now been
But
accused
watch,
of a
it's not going to
substance
be.
law
I'm not
violation.
going to. I'm not going to be
Violation of your
charged with
conditions
it.
of release. I'm sorry?
It didn't happen, so it's not going to. That shouldn't even be brought up.
Miss Jallo,
Because
I
I'm not
appreciate
guilty
that
of
you're
it.
trying to tell, I appreciate that you're trying to think that you know how I should be doing my job, but that's not how it works. The bottom line is, that if you're gonna go off camera, you have to come on camera. Otherwise, I'm not gonna allow you to
Okay,
be
what do you want me to
Zoom
do? Okay, I'll go get the drug and alcohol evaluation. I'm done with this. I'm done.
person from now on. And I'm setting sentencing over, and you have to get a substance abuse evaluation between now and that sentencing hearing where you have to appear in person. Okay? I'm not going to allow you to be able to control your court hearing by just removing yourself from the screen or interrupting me. You must appear in court in person in 30 days after having that substance abuse evaluation. Do not miss your court dates in Kent, because I don't want you to have a warrant. And then we're going to see, based on that evaluation, what the appropriate sentence should be. Hopefully still get that deferred so you can get that case dismissed, but then it'll at least have a professional tell me if treatment is appropriate for you. I mean, we don't want to be left guessing. I want to hear what a professional says. So in the course between the time that you pled guilty and today, did you have a chance to speak to court services about where you can get this evaluation done?
I know where I can get it.
Okay. You know where to get it. And then here's the thing. When you come here for sentencing, you have to have the results of that evaluation in writing. Normally that does take time. So you need to get this done as quickly as possible so that they can have their part done for you to bring in the evaluation results here to court. They may ask you to sign a release so that they can send it to us directly. That's between you and the evaluator. But when you come back to court next time, you have to have that evaluation done. Okay? Your next
Are we
court
done
date.
here? Are we done?
We're not done. We're not
Okay.
done. Hello. Your next court date is March 13th at 10:30. Is that a Wednesday, Nessa?
What did you set up?
This is exactly why you are not going to appear in Zoom again, Miss Jallo. You are going to be here. Is that a Wednesday, Nessa?
Yes, Your Honor, that's a one.
Okay. March 13th at 10:30, you will appear in person at the Tacoma Justice Center for
Okay, I'll see you
sentencing
then.
with your substance abuse. Don't you dare hang up, Miss Jallo, or I will order a warrant for your arrest.
Well, I mean, what do you want me to do? You told me my next court date's March 13th.
What I'd
I'll
like
be
you to
there.
do, what I'd like you to do is act like you're actually in court. This is the reason why you're not allowed to appear remotely anymore. we're going to email you notice of your next court date. If you do not get an email from us by Tuesday, call the court so that we can follow through to make sure that you receive this document. Do you want to speak to your attorneys before you hang up?
No.
Okay, come back March 13th here at 10:30 with the results of your evaluation so we can go forward with sentencing. You now are free to leave. Thank you.